My father said to me, Andy, there'll be one rule and only one rule, or I'm going to fire you. Okay, what's the one rule? I said. He said, you're going to buy something every 2 weeks, gold or silver, every 2 weeks. And that's it. I said, well, geez, Dad, if that's the only rule, I'm cool with that. So for most of my career, now, mind you, I've owned the company outright for 2 decades. I've honored my promise to my father. He won't fire me any longer if I don't. But for 34 years this month, we've been in business. I've accumulated something every 2 weeks without fail. I have never missed a 2-week period, and I've never sold an ounce. To me, it's not and hasn't been a hedge against catastrophe like it may be now. To me, it's been wealth accumulation that I hope I never need to use. And if I do, I'm damn glad I have it. Not just for an emergency, as most people look at it, but maybe there's a hell of an opportunity when the dust settles. And if not, I know long after the dollar bills that are in our wallet are hanging from a frame in the Smithsonian as an example of what used to be, that gold and silver will still be immutable wealth. And so, first and foremost, 95% of my career, I have looked at gold and silver not as a hedge against catastrophe, but as wealth outside the system. It was my way of accumulating wealth. And because it takes a modicum of effort to spend your silver or gold, it lends itself into a great vehicle for savings. But I will tell you that over the last couple of years, I look at the world that we live in, and I see things that are happening that I just shake my head at.
Right.
Now, we talked about, before I jumped on, we talked about the FDIC Systemic Resolution Advisory Committee. And in it, you have the members of the FDIC saying...
Wait, what hold, because I want to make sure people know what Miles Franklin does before we go any further.
You have a bad habit of that, of not telling people what we do. We sell precious metals. We've been in business for 34 years. We've done $8 billion in sales without a customer complaint, ever. And we're one of only 24 United States Mint authorized resellers, an honor we're very, very proud of. And we're licensed and bonded in the state of Minnesota. Maybe the only major precious metals company to stay that.
Right.
So and thank you for reminding. People call me and say, do you sell gold? Do you know where I can buy it? So yeah, thanks for reminding that.
For full disclosure, Kim and I buy gold and silver from you. So just let people know. There's other people we buy from and all this. But I am more impressed with Andy's knowledge. You know, if you buy something, you want to hope the person knows what they're talking about. Unlike real estate agents who have no idea what they're talking about. The price of real estate always goes up. I go, I don't think so. But anyway, Andy, so that you sell gold and silver. Anything else?
We offer storage programs all throughout North America. We have worldwide exclusives with Brinks that right. I believe we have the best storage program in the industry. Not even close. Right. But that's our singular focus for the most part, and has been for over 3 decades. And I look at the world a little bit differently now than I have over the last 3 decades, in particular the last 3 years. And when we talk about what is happening, there's so much going on.
Wait, hang on, Andy. So one more thing I want to get into you. One of the things that the Bitcoin or the crypto guys get on about gold, you know, they argue which is gold, which is better, gold or Bitcoin and all that. I think they're worthless arguments. But the issue is storage, you know, and that's the big issue. So if you're going to buy, one gold coin, you don't need to worry about storage. But when you start accumulating, as Andy talks about all these years, it gets to be a problem. You know, you don't just it's like you have a wallet for your Bitcoin, whatever that is, but it's on the web. Whereas with gold and silver, you gotta lug that stuff around. So, you know, Miles Franklin is a full service to gold and silver metals, precious metals. So I'm being clear on that. And then that's what you do. Anything else you want to add to that? I'm doing my best to sell your services here.
No, I appreciate
I think you're going to sell your services by educating us right now. So
I try, and for me, it's all about the information. It's not correct. what to buy, it's why. And that's
Right.
what I try to focus on.